The movie opens with a colorful montage explaining the Rivera family's unique story. Through papel picado, traditional Mexican cut paper decorations, we learn about Imelda Rivera, Miguel's great-great-grandmother. Imelda's husband abandoned her and their daughter, Coco, to pursue his dreams of becoming a musician. Heartbroken, Imelda banned music from her family forever and started a shoemaking business to support her family. Generations later, the Riveras are thriving shoemakers in the small town of Santa Cecilia, Mexico, but the ban on music remains strictly enforced. Miguel, however, secretly dreams of becoming a musician like his idol, the late Ernesto de la Cruz, a famous singer and actor whose image graces billboards and homes across Mexico. Miguel's secret passion for music. Miguel narrates his daily life, showcasing his love for music while hiding it from his family. He sneaks into his secret hideout, where he has a small shrine dedicated to Ernesto de la Cruz. Miguel watches old film reels of Ernesto's performances and practices guitar, mimicking his idol's style. His talent is undeniable, but he knows he must keep it hidden. Miguel's abuelita, grandmother, notices his fascination with music and scolds him harshly, enforcing the family's music ban. To make matters worse, she smashes Miguel's homemade guitar, leaving him heartbroken but more determined than ever to follow his passion. Preparation for Dia de los Muertos. The Rivera family prepares for Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, a celebration honoring their deceased ancestors. The family gathers around the ofrenda, a traditional altar, adorned with photographs, candles, marigold petals, and offerings for their loved ones. While helping with the preparations, Miguel accidentally knocks over a framed photo of Imelda, Coco, and a faceless man holding a guitar. He notices that the guitar closely resembles Ernesto de la Cruz's famous instrument. Convinced that Ernesto is his great-great-grandfather, Miguel believes he has a deeper connection to music than he ever imagined. Miguel's decision to pursue music. Inspired by his discovery, Miguel decides to participate in a local talent show during the Dia de los Muertos festivities. Without a guitar, he sneaks into Ernesto de la Cruz's mausoleum to borrow the legendary musician's famous guitar. As Miguel strums the guitar, a magical event occurs. The graveyard lights up with glowing orange petals, and Miguel suddenly finds himself invisible to the living but visible to the dead. He realizes he has crossed over to the land of the dead, a vibrant, fantastical world where deceased souls reside. Entering the land of the dead, Miguel encounters his deceased relatives, including Mama Imelda, Papa Julio, and other members of the Rivera family. They are shocked to see him and explain that he must return to the land of the living before sunrise, or he will remain in the land of the dead forever. To do so, Miguel needs a blessing from a family member. Imelda offers her blessing, but only on the condition that Miguel abandons music forever. Refusing to give up his dream, Miguel decides to seek Ernesto de la Cruz, believing he will bless him without imposing such a condition. Meeting Hector. While searching for Ernesto, Miguel encounters Hector, a charming but down-on-his-luck skeleton who is desperate to visit the land of the living. Hector offers to help Miguel find Ernesto in exchange for Miguel placing his photo on the ofrenda, ensuring Hector isn't forgotten and erased from existence. The duo teams up and embarks on an adventure through the vibrant and chaotic land of the dead. Their journey takes them through bustling plazas, towering bridges of marigold petals, and musical festivals, showcasing the culture and spirit of Dia de los Muertos. The talent show. Hector persuades Miguel to enter a talent show as a way to attract Ernesto's attention. Initially hesitant, Miguel performs a lively rendition of Un Poco Loco, capturing the audience's admiration. For the first time, Miguel feels the thrill of performing in front of a crowd, solidifying his passion for music. However, Hector becomes suspicious of Miguel's motives and questions his true intentions. Their friendship begins to grow as Hector opens up about his own struggles and his longing to reconnect with his daughter, whom he left behind in the land of the living. Discovering Ernesto de la Cruz. Miguel and Hector finally gain access to Ernesto's lavish mansion during a grand party. The mansion is filled with celebrity skeletons, extravagant performances, and endless celebrations. Miguel is starstruck when he meets Ernesto, who welcomes him warmly and proudly introduces him to his adoring fans. Ernesto appears to be everything Miguel dreamed of, charismatic, talented, and deeply respected. However, the joyous reunion takes a dark turn when Hector confronts Ernesto, accusing him of betrayal. The truth about Ernesto. Miguel learns the shocking truth: Ernesto poisoned Hector and stole his songs, using them to achieve fame and fortune. Hector reveals that he wrote Ernesto's most famous songs, including Remember Me, a heartfelt lullaby dedicated to his daughter. Enraged by Hector's accusations, Ernesto exposes his true colors, revealing himself as a selfish and ruthless individual. He orders his guards to imprison Miguel and Hector in a pit, ensuring they won't interfere with his legacy. The escape. In the pit, Miguel discovers that Hector is actually his great-great-grandfather. Overwhelmed with emotion, Miguel vows to help Hector reconnect with Coco and restore his legacy. With the help of a loyal alebrije, a spirit guide resembling a winged jaguar, they escape and race to stop Ernesto. The final confrontation. Miguel and Hector confront Ernesto during a public concert in front of a massive audience in the land of the dead. A chaotic battle ensues as Miguel exposes Ernesto's crimes to the crowd. Ernesto's reputation is shattered, and he is humiliated when a giant bell falls on him, echoing his ironic death in the land of the living. Returning to the land of the living. As sunrise approaches, Miguel rushes to receive Imelda's blessing, finally understanding the importance of family and legacy. Imelda blesses Miguel without any conditions, allowing him to return to the land of the living just in time. Miguel restores Hector's legacy. Back in the land of the living, Miguel plays Remember Me for Coco, triggering her memories of Hector. She recalls her father's love and shares his stories, ensuring Hector's photo is placed on the ofrenda. Hector's legacy is restored, and he is reunited with his family in the land of the dead. Conclusion: celebrating family and music. The movie ends with the Riveras embracing music once more, recognizing its power to bring people together. Miguel performs for his family during the next Dia de los Muertos, honoring both the living and the dead. The final scene shows the family united, celebrating their love and heritage.